Hi everyone, waiting for people to join. Today we will combine the Q&A sessions with reviews for the community projects and waiting for a couple of people to join more. Hi Michael, I see you as the participant. If you have any questions, guys, there is the chat. You can write the questions here or just send them in the specific Q&A section. Yep. Voldemar, hi.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Yeah, we are waiting for Dmitry about the marketing and
Mhm.
waiting for the other people as well. How are you?
Yeah, all good. Have a lot of work, so
Okay. Yeah, so today we will review your case in terms of the funnel and the specific problems you have within the company. Before like that, I will tell a couple of words about our latest update. So we've been growing. We've almost hit 100 participants in the community since like
oh,
1 week,
congratulations.
one or 1.5 weeks. So we've grown pretty fast. Hi, Dima.
Hi
Um,
everyone.
Hi.
yeah, so speaking about the update, so we will be updating the our drop library very often, and this week we will do more two community project reviews, taking the projects from the community members and telling more about how they can solve their problems. So it will be interested, and for those guys who are watching the recording, the recordings will be available in the specific sections in the specific posts in the community. And yeah, we try to update you upon that. Yeah, so let's start within our like community project review. So speaking about the format, so Vladimir, it would be really great for you to just tell more about your company in general and your questions which you have, and then just Dima, you will tell,
Sure.
and we'll try to answer and help. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for the introduction. So nice to meet you all. And yeah, I just want to describe a little more about our company. So we're a design and development, the boutique company. We are specialized exactly on the luxury website. So we have actually premium businesses to match their level of their services in their online presence. So that's the way we're building high performing websites with immersive designs, difficult animations, and as cool presentable as possible at all. So that's exactly our services that we are providing. And we as every business got a very giant problem. Uh, I would say maybe sales. I'm not sure exactly what's the problem in which area basically, but in general, what's the problem? So the people who are coming to us, we have like initially flow of how we are getting those clients, and people they're the biggest problem of their responding. So I'm not clear if they're like not interested in our service or they don't see value or they're just like not our ACP. So there can be a lot of reasons. So that's the way I'm here to describe like from the beginning how is our flow built, and maybe you can just determine kind of areas that can be improved, or maybe from your own vision that's something makes sense to reconfigure, or so the problem is actually with the follow-ups because our clients, we're just trying to follow up them, when they send a commercial proposal, when we are doing the offer. After the first meeting, they usually just like disappear, and it's very complicated to get in touch with them one more time. So the first, I'd like to start from the flow, how you're getting the clients. The first, we are running the meta advertisement. So we have our communications like through the creatives, through the videos, people coming through those videos from our offer to our landing page, or directly they're scheduling a meeting with us. And the first step, the first touch point with our clients, that's the introductory call, where we talk with them regarding their business, regarding their goals, the requirements, trying to do as much as possible on their marketing part, understand where in their marketing website they take the part, and why they exactly need website and what kind of goals this website should achieve. So anyway, that's the first touch point. So at this stage, we are trying to dive deep as much as possible for the client business. And after those, we are like usually understand if this client is our client or is he's not our client. So we are telling them directly, all right, we would love to take the next step with you, or I'm sorry, like we can help you. You just need to go somewhere else. First of all, build your marketing. After, come back to us for your website. So after the first touch point, if client is like, I would say, qualified, I mean lead qualified, we are offering him usually uh, the free concept of his website from our side. So our approach is about to give the best idea and give the clearest understanding which is possible for our clients, what they can receive if they're gonna start working with us. So that's the way why we are can design for him, like let's say one or two sections of his website absolutely for free, just like a concept, or prepare for him detailed vision how you'd like to build his website, give him ideas, prepare for him references. So there's like a lot of ways how we are doing this concept, but at the end of the day, we call this our offer, like this we can prepare for you the concept. And based on those concepts, we are just giving the best idea for our clients what they can receive in terms of their financial possibilities, in terms of their what they are expecting actually, and if this kind of level quality like meet their standards, of course we are taking the next steps. We are sending them commercial proposals and initiating the work. But here's the thing: like I would say maybe 70% just of all clients they're not getting to the step when we are sending commercial proposal, and those 30 percentages who actually receive this commercial proposal, they also disappear. They need to time to think about. They think they in their business there are also some maybe higher priorities. They always scheduling this website development for the next time, next month, next week, and all the time they're getting new high priority things in their business, so they cannot like get back to this matter. So that's the way why I'm here to uh, like talk with you how we can maybe improve our flow, and so that's actually how
Mhm.
our flow build. Maybe you have at this stage kind of questions, or from your vision something can be more
Um,
clear.
yeah, sure. So let's start. As we are in automation community, let's build our dialogue like building flow, because in marketing and in development, it's almost the same structure. So let's start from first step. Then it will be easier to understand what you will need to do in the future. So let's discuss your target audience. Tell please more about your audience, whom you try to sell, from where, and from which niche. Uh,
Mhm. Okay. Niches actually doesn't matter. It should be high net worth people who like actually they position themselves as a premium
mhm.
or luxury, or something connected to this world, let's say. And their main goal of the business, like just to sell luxury, it can be like a luxury product, for example, luxury case for iPhone, or it can be like a
Mhm.
yacht, it can be a private jet. So that doesn't matter. So their main goal is to present them their product as cool as possible. So that's our clients.
Okay, and in the step, I already see a first error from your side. So, first of all, you can't sell your boutique product to everyone. Because, for example, if we talk about niche like beauty industry or something like this, we can calculate that one master sell her services, for example, for 50 euro per an hour. So if we calculate your revenue per month, we understand that she can't buy your services. She can't sell you um, for boutique, for premium services. But for example, if we talk about maybe a big beauty spa salon or something like this in New York, for example, that's another way, because this company already have money to pay you. So that's why on this step, when you choose your target audience, you need to create list of niche with which you want to work. Because, as I tell you, it's not much niche who can uh, pay a lot of money, for example, for web design. I can say it can be maybe 5 or 7 niche, and that's all. So that's why it's you need prioritize. Sorry, you need to choose with which niche you will work. So choose, for example, 3, 5 niche, and create, for example, 3 types of target audience, and then it will be easier to understand how to sell them, because you will see, and it will be our next step and next question, lead generation platform. So when you will choose this niche and type of target audience, you will see where this audience already see it, buy, look something, search, and so on. So that's your first step. Then let's discuss, as I said, your lead generation. Tell please, which type of lead generation do you use?
So we have an organic traffic. We are posting a lot of our work with social medias like uh, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, or else on Reddit also we are
Hmm.
trying to post some kind of posts. Uh, I don't remember actually, but like there was a list of social medias where we are doing the posting. There
Yeah,
we have
doesn't matter.
also platforms like Behance, Awards, and other platforms where
Hmm.
they're publishing our portfolio, and it wins a couple of awards, or it's just evaluated by someone. And we have also the Behance. From those, we're getting upcoming lists. This is very qualified people because they're actually looking for the designer. They just like type in you directly there, and we are scheduling meeting with them, and that's it. And the final one, that's the meta advertisement, where we are launching our creatives, photos, our portfolios and videos, and we are
Hmm.
getting the leads from there. Regarding a little bit back about our target audience, I mean that like we don't have any kind of one specific niche where we're working in, but we already prepared the list of niches preferred to work with them. So that's like a private yachts, it's private jets, it's
Hmm.
also auto sport and some kind of premium business not couches, but I would say communities and something like that.
I can
So
add Dima here that when we spoke with Volodymyr, another business audience can be here, like luxury real estate developers
oh,
and specific companies like logistics or yachts and private
Hmm.
jets, and he described. So basically,
I
everyone
understand.
who is positioning themselves as unique, outstanding businesses for that.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, look, why I ask about audience, because as you said, one of your channel is organic. So you need to understand that if you will write about topics about, for example, we are boutique design company and we create beautiful websites, that's great, but it's general information for everyone. But if you will talk about, for example, we create premium design for luxury real estate company, that's another way, and you will get um, mostly this target audience from luxury real estate companies. So that's why you need, as I said, you need to choose this target audience, 5, 7 maximum niche. That's all. And organic, when you create organic posts for social media or for website, it will be better if you will talk about your niche, your audience. Because, as I said, for example, just imagine someone from real estate owner from Dubai, for example, try to find someone who will create a website for him. He has money, he has a pain, and he want to find someone, and who will he will choose from website company who create boutique design and so on, or website company who create websites for real estate agency. That's difference. So that's why you need to choose it. And uh, second step, it's type of lead generation, organic. Okay, and your ads also. You need to prioritize. Shit. Sorry, you need to choose for which
Okay.
audience you will target your advertising. So the main set. As I understand, you didn't use any cold outreach and so on. Yeah.
We tried to use it, but it was unsuccessful. We tried to automate this, but it was also unsuccessful. So we just left it.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, then we'll stop on advertising on Facebook and Instagram. I think Instagram work better. Yeah, for design. Yeah. Okay. So then I think you in this step you need to try maybe another type of advertising. For example, if we talk about B2B sales, it can be LinkedIn,
Mhm.
but it depend on which market you target. For example, if you work with USA, yes, LinkedIn must have. If you work, for example, with Germany or other European country, LinkedIn it's not good idea. So you need to choose. And after that, let's discuss third step. Your how you sell.
Okay.
So as I understand, you get leads and you try to sell them free concept. That's right.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
lead
yeah.
magnet what we initially offer.
Okay. Uh, and tell please more about this step because, as I understand, you create for every lead, you try to create something new because different niches, different clients, and you spend a lot of time, money for creating concept. That's right.
I would say not too much, but at the end of the day, we spend like enough our resources. So
Mm,
yeah, that depends from the client, of course. If you're
yeah.
talking about very hot lead, of course we're gonna prepare for him a little bit more, but
Mm-hmm.
more better rather than we're gonna prepare for some kind of cold lead, you know. So we're also planning these resources because for the hot lead we can also design one or two screens absolutely for free. But for if the lead is cold, there is no sense for us to spend 20 hours if we can just spend 5 hours to
Of
prepare the
course.
person and give him ideas. So that's it. The flow is very simple. How you're selling your question was, so the client coming to us
Mm-hmm.
for the introductory call. At this stage we are not selling anything. Our main goal here just to determine his business a bit more, understand what he offer, how his business is built, and why he need actually the website. And of course, if we can help him, and if this website
Mm-hmm.
will make sense for him, of course. But like if they are like a startup and they don't need like invest $20K for the website, if rather than they can invest this $20K to some kind of marketing and at this stage get more impact rather than from this website. Of course, that's clear. And we are very transparent with that, so we are telling the people if they actually need this website or it's just like not going to work for them. After the qualification step, if you understand this client is our, after the all we are saying for him we are ready to take the next step. Our approach is to first of all give you an idea what you can receive if you're going to start working with us, and if that makes sense for you, of course we can like start the commercial part and initiate the work. So that's
Mm-hmm.
how we are selling.
Okay. So let's discuss this part. For my opinion, I can say uh, you had two mistakes in this part. So first, lead qualification. Because I will explain why. For my opinion, as I said, you create a boutique websites. So it's websites with a lot of animation, a lot of everything. It's beautiful, it's good, but it's not commercial websites.
We
It's
also
more,
do. Yeah, we also have in our profile
yeah,
commercial websites. We can handle a big scope of
yeah.
work, right?
I will explain because it's two different audience. First audience who need, for example, a website for marketing, for lead generation, or for MVP, and so on. They will not spend a lot of money for a website. They need just something quickly, and that's it. For lead generation, as I said, for SEO, for lead generation, also they don't need good web design and so on. Uh, Really, a boutique web design need only company who want to promote their brand, not lead. They only their brand.
Mhm.
So that's why their first step, what they want to understand, can you create a really good website for their niche? So that's why, as I said, you need to qualify your leads. First of all, you need to understand what's the pain point of your potential client and what they really want, because almost everyone said I want to sell more, I want to more clients and so on, but as I
Correct.
said, for boutique designs, they don't need it. For example, if you create a website for logistic company, they don't need more clients at this point. They need
Yeah.
just personalize their brand. That's all. So that's first. And second, about free concept, I think it's not a good idea, because if you do mistake in the first step of qualification lead, most of this client will get your free concept, will go to freelancer, tell him, here's
Mhm.
a good concept that I like, create me something like this, but much cheaper. That's it.
Doesn't
That's
make sense.
why that's why you lose this client. But if you can try to close this client on the first call, because let's return to our first step audience. If you create 5 7 um, target audience, you already have a list of your work for every niche which you work. So in the first call, you can show your work, because as I said, to this client, first of all need to understand, can you create a really good design, what in his mind, uh, that's first, and after all he will ask about price, because if it speak about audience who will need a website for MVP, for lead generation and so on, first question will be how much.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's the main difference. So for boutique company, if they want to spend, for example, I don't know, 10,000 more dollars for websites, for them it doesn't matter about lead generation. So that's why my recommendation for the step, you need choose niche. You need to create your portfolio for every niche, and on the first call you need to show. So look, you want boutique design, so we already created for your niche this work. You can see it in the live if you already develop it, or here's our portfolio, so you also can see. If it's okay, great, then let's discuss price and so on. And also, if we speak about boutique client, on the first call, you also can talk about price. For example, we develop websites from $10,000, and that's it, not less. In the step, so you will, I can say on this call, you will qualify much better leads, and you will understand if everything okay for client, he likes your work, he for price he is okay, he will talk later to you. and but if it someone who just want to create website for 1000 and that's it, but wow, web design, it's not your client.
I wanted to add here a couple of more ideas, Vladimir. So we spoke previously about that, and we also saw the situation when people just asked about the portfolio, and it was really
Mm.
visible in the real estate field. And now probably you understand why. And my main point here, adding the to the idea of Dima, that after
Mm.
understanding the 3 to 5 target audience, this is where we need to understand how much money will the customer will cost us, because basically, uh, while doing the split testing and working with the marketing people, you will understand that in a specific niche, the specific client will cost you different money. And in this case, you need to spend some time for of understanding that we need to still like consider these 3 to 5 niches, but at the same time we will
Mhm.
focus after some time on 1 or 2 niches because they bring the lowest customer
That's correct.
acquisition cost probably and the highest return on the investment. Because in other way, we also spoke about that. I will tell about it to audience. In your case, you have the quite long time for closing the contract. So basically, the average time for closing the contract from 2 to 3 months. Uh, because of that, you need to calculate how much money will you spend on marketing as the salary for the marketing team and the ads budget. And the further you extend this period, the less profitable these clients becomes to you because basically you have the uh, payments, the cost which are flexible based on the external teams and internal teams, and you have the fixed cost which you paid in any case. It doesn't matter whether the client paid you or not. And by segmenting and understanding these 1 or 2 niches and 1 2 specific client phases or maybe client spheres, it will help you to actually understand uh, which clients to focus to and how to faster close them. So you will be more profitable, and as a result, you will be you will have less how it is called turnout ratio. So basically, the time in which your client is closed and brings you
Mhm.
the most of the money.
Okay,
Yeah, I agree. Yes,
definitely.
also, I have one more question about your audience. With whom you speak mostly? It business owner or manager?
Usually, I would say 70-80% just as the business owners or someone from C level, like marketing director or art
Mhm.
director, or just like CEO and owners, etc. And there's also a couple of managers who actually just join the meeting and transfer all the information to the owner. So actually, I
Mhm.
don't like to
So it's not mostly it's not decision maker. Yeah.
yeah, mostly it's decision
Hmm.
makers.
Okay. So that's why maybe you need to try different type of lead generation. For example, um, sell your boutique design to decision owner much easier than try to sell it through manager and so on.
Of course.
But yeah, but decision maker not it in Instagram for business, for example. So that's why maybe you need to try another way, another type of advertising to try to find decision makers. So when because uh, yeah, one way when business owner see your portfolio, for example, and hear from you your price and so on, this is one way. But when it the manager who I can say mostly want to sell to his friends and so on, it's another way. So in this stage, you also can lose clients because manager don't send all necessary information to
Of
business
course.
owner.
Yeah, from my experience, what I got that managers don't actually see the value for the brand because they're
Yeah.
like not on that level to see the value. from our services. And the secondary, they're working for KPIs, of course, and their main goal just optimize all the costs, and they just like finding 10 other agencies and choosing one of the cheapest probably, but
Yeah, exactly.
not less quality. So that's it.
Exactly. So that's why my recommendation, try to find another type, as I said. For example, try to find business community, because, for example, for real estate, there are a lot of business community. It's can be real estate clubs and so on, where you can find mostly business owners, not managers, and try to friendship with them, and
Mhm.
then try to sell. So it can help, because in this way
Mhm.
you will
Uh,
find more best qualified leads.
Okay. Let's take into account that you finally focused on the right target audience with a
Mm,
cool customer acquisition cost. And so everything is cool. They journey, the first meeting is being completed. We qualify them as our ICP. And
mhm.
regarding getting back to our like proposal of free marketing concept, what do you think it still makes sense for them, make it as a free, or maybe there is more sense and more valuable going to them for if you're gonna make it like with a you know some kind
Uh,
of minimal
I understand.
pricing or
As I said, for my opinion, you don't need to do a free concept for them. It's not a good idea. You just need to create your portfolio to show them exactly what they want. So, as I said, if, for example, it's from real estate, you can show them websites for real estate that you already done, or something similar. That's enough, believe me.
okay. And how okay, that's clear. And how then make them like interested to start like as soon as possible? Because usually from my experience people need a lot of time to think about it. I know that's the part of sales closement skills, of course, but at the
Hmm.
end of the day, how we can like as much possible work from other tools to
Uh,
make customer more as much
mhm.
interested as possible to start working there. Or we can
Okay.
start initially target on the people who need website urgently,
Yeah, I understand. So let's discuss it. Tell me, please, your flow. How you start? For example, what is your first step when you start work with a client? What you do usually?
You mean when we're finally closed and initiating
Yeah,
the work?
yeah.
Yeah. Usually the
What
first
what I
step
can say? I can say from what you start. So, for example, after a call, client said, "Yes, great. I agree with everything. Let's start." What's next?
Okay. After all, we are preparing the commercial proposal where everything described, but all the timelines of the project. There are also put at our portfolio the brands who've been working with. We also put in there all the estimation, what kind of specialists we are involving, how much hours they
Hmm.
spend, and we are summarizing everything for better understanding how much you pay, how much time it's approximately gonna take, what's the processes, of course, for his better understanding in which areas he's gonna be involved. We're putting everything
Hmm.
down, and like the final section of our commercial proposal, what he gonna get in result, and we are
Uh, yeah.
okay.
Okay. Sorry. First question. You really think that for your customer need all this information from your practice?
Uh,
They ask
actually,
about it.
yeah, actually, I don't think so. If the like, if the business owner for him is
Mhm.
don't need to like dive very deeply into operational processes.
Yeah.
But from my experience, uh, there was a people who want to be involved because they feel like
Yeah.
this is something
Sometimes yes.
where they want to participate and it's important for them. So, for example, we're building
Sometimes
right now
yes.
the website for real estate, and there was a
Mhm.
client he want to be involved in the whole process when we've been creating the design because he's the brand owner, he has his own vision, and he wanna implement like very small details as well in the website. So yeah, but this is the case.
Yeah, I understand. I ask it because, for example, from my practice, I created a lot of websites already, from cheap one to premium, and as I remember, only two time. A client asked me to write estimate for all steps. Only 2 times, but
Mm.
I create maybe more than 100 websites for all time, so only 2 times. That's why I'm asking, because mostly from my practice, when I try to send them estimate where I show who will work on his project, how much it will cost, and so on. Client just tell me, I don't need this information. Just tell me how I need to send you, how total it will be cost. So that's it, because he don't have time to try to understand what is this, how much it will be cost, and so on. He just need a final cost,
Mm.
and that's it.
Okay. Like
So
usually we
that's
do we
why,
do it for budget transparency because like
yeah.
for my own vision, if you're gonna just send him commercial proposal with only the price include, or if
Mhm.
you're gonna prepare him a little bit bigger commercial proposal with all included steps, etc., etc. Anyway, we don't lose anything because anyway at the end of the day we're sending the file for him with a commercial proposal.
Mhm.
But if he is like let's say want to know, that's would be for me as a bit
Yeah,
admin.
if he want to know, yes, it's okay. But in total, as I said, it's from my practice.
Yeah, to be honest,
And I
you.
can say, I explain why I tell about it, because also from my practice, when I sent big estimate about project, clients spend 2 3 weeks to understand what is this, then to try to find information, for example, how will cost developer in the market for now, then calculate your price and so on. So he spent a lot of time for this, especially when you talk first of all with manager.
Mm,
It's his job to try to search all this information, create report for business owner, and then after that, when business owner to spend time to understand everything, he will, if everything okay, he will talk to you and you will start. So that's one point why from starting it you spend a lot of time for client. And
mm,
second point, also from my practice, uh, I usually tell client, then if he already told me that okay, for me everything okay, and let's start. I usually start, for example, creating a technical description of a project, so sitemap and so on. Um I explain why. Uh, uh, if you work in a team, you don't need maybe this information. But if you work with different freelancers, you need this information. And also, more client like uh, when you create some reports, some technical description, and so on, because it's a first step that you can start quickly, and you can tell clients. So you said okay, great, then let's send our documents, pay first payment, and we'll start from this. So
mm.
it's first step. Try to do this first step. For example, client will pay only for this first step, only for technical description. It can be, for example, $1,000 and something like this. But uh, when he will agree, you already get money for your time, first of all. And
Mhm.
client already spent money and will move quickly
Yeah, I
because he
understand your
already
point.
spent it.
Yeah, we already tried the something like first of all we'll try to close client for the like initial technical task for his project.
Mhm.
We're going to describe everything and but there was the point like it was too complicated to sell them because they come for us for the website and in this first meeting I'm trying to sell him some kind of technical task. It's unclear for him and there's to be honest with
No,
you, really
you don't
complicated
need
to
to
explain.
sell. No, you don't need to sell them. You just need on first call to explain your processes. So, and you can explain. So, our first step, for better understanding your project. It's creating a technical task that you can use, for example, if you don't like how we work, you can work with other, for example, company, but you pay for these technical tasks, and that's it. So try in this way
Mhm.
because, as I said, uh, mm, client first of all want to understand what you will do and how much it will be cost and how long it will be. So it's 3 point that really important for client. And as I said, if we talk about boutique company, for them doesn't matter price. For them, much interesting, it's time and your process. First of all, process. Because if we talk about big company, for example, logistic, all this company building on processes. And he understands this language.
I will also add
Yeah.
here, so Vladimir, it's not only the processes here. I would also suggest to go and think about the smoothness of the process because of its as the boutique agency and its
Mm-hmm.
next level service, right? um,
Yeah.
we are dealing with customers, and you're dealing with customers of high net worth, which has
Mm-hmm.
the very pricey time. So you need to think of the smoothest transition between the stages for them and the least amount of time they need to spend to just move forward. It can be either as Dima said, the little descriptions, the quick to go steps, or maybe any specific types of information which will help you to understand and decide quickly. I would also just suggest to take all your like meeting notes. You probably have them in Loom or something, transcribe them, and actually add them to the like chat gpt or any other llm, and understand and take the like general points of these people in terms of maybe time or maybe the process or system which they might ask on the initial calls, to get the specific checklist or maybe frequently asked questions on this side. And by trying to optimize that, this might help to first decrease the time for closing the client and decrease the
Mm-hmm.
time for overall like project headaches. Because I agree with Dima, if you like overload the person with the technical stuff, we you will just drawn into the technical descriptions and agreements, because they will ask more questions. The more questions they ask, they need to more
Of course.
research about that, and you just drop with the deadline. If they have the strict deadline, for example, if it's like a developer who wants to create the website and they need this website to be built before they start selling of these like apartments, right? It's actually hurting them more, and it goes with the bigger risks with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I will add, it's this first step, as I described, it's like a filter. So in this way, you can filter client. If for client it's okay, if he will pay you for technical tasks, that's great. Because for him, for example, it's low cost, and he easily pay you, for example, tomorrow, and you will start working. But if for him it's not okay, or he will try to tell, "Oh, I don't have money for now," so that's why I understand that's not your client. Because if he don't have money to pay you tomorrow, for example, $1,000, he never will pay you $20,000. That's it.
I think that totally makes sense. So you mean that on the first intro meeting after
Yep.
the lead qualification, closing for the next step, just make him pay
Just
for
explain. Yeah.
this technical task preparation of his project. So and if he is able, and if he's able to pay this like a little amount of money for this technical task, it means that he's in general
Yep.
able to pay like all the biggest amount for the whole website.
Yeah. Just set this step, for example, to your funnel.
Mhm.
So you get a lead. he book a call, and on the first call you explain everything. You show your portfolio, and you explain your processes. Where first step of your process, it will be creating a task, technical task, and it's first payment and first step. And after that, you easily can understand if this client really want to work with you, and agree to pay, for example, 10, $12,000 and so on. So it's easiest way.
We already been thinking Okay. Also, one more point, we already been thinking for the alternative of the solution. So, close client for the first like prepayment, it can be like 10 percentages or something like that from the whole amount of the project, and work with him two stages to like determine and understand if you are good fit or not good fit in the if you're meeting his expectations
Mhm.
on the first the first two stages, because in our process this first two stages is almost enough to prepare and give the clear vision of the project, how it's going to be, prepare the reference, etc., etc. And based on that, if client is satisfied, we'll keep moving and we're charging for them for the next payment. But if he is like feel like this is not that he is looking for, he can like make maybe refund or something like that. So we're not thinking yet, but maybe this also
Mhm.
works. You know, if you get what I
It's
mean.
almost the same. Yeah, it's almost the same that I told you. So you need
Yeah, but
yeah, you need create your processes and try to get money for every process. For example, I will tell you example from my friends, also boutique web design studio in Germany. So how they work? Uh, they work sprints. They create sprints for clients. So they send the client estimate, general estimate, but in documents they and on the call they tell that it's just general tasks, so it's not the final estimate. And then when client agree, because he already see total price, then you can talk and separate all your work, for example, for sprints. And as I said, for example, first sprint is creating technical tasks, client pay for this. Second step, creating I don't know, homepage, and that's it. And third sprint is creating uh, another pages for website, and so on, so on. So this also sometimes is good way for boutique client. You're mute.
sorry. Cool. Said. And final more question is regarding the follow-up system. What would you recommend as, let's say, into account client saying, I need to think, I need to, for example, 2 weeks to prepare, and if you're giving them 2 weeks, as practice shown, usually they uh, getting a more urgent task, and it's
Mhm.
like they're getting dive deeper and deeper in their
Uh,
operational, and that's never happens.
mhm. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I can say if someone tell you that he will need 2 weeks to prepare, first of all, you can ask for what? Prepare for what?
No, for example, they need to prepare their marketing before they wanna run the website. Like,
They want to create web design. Why they need marketing on the stage?
yeah, because for them, let's say that for them important how this actually going to be look for, also from the marketing perspective, they want to understand what kind
That's
of
the first step.
emotions.
That's the
Yes.
first step that I explain. It's task, technical task. Because on the stage, you create a sitemap where you explain why you choose these pages, why you need this. And also in the stage, you will see from marketing side and from your side um, how many pages you will need to develop. So that's the different price. For example, 5 pages or 50 pages. That's the difference. Because as I said, that's why you need to on the first call understand what client want. First of all, it's a premium website or it's for marketing. If, as I said, if he told you we need to prepare 2 weeks for this, you can just ask for what you want to prepare. We will help you prepare because on the first stage we will create sitemap, and you will see it will be easier for you to understand your marketing side and so on. So that's why you need this first step. And
Mhm.
after this step, you already understand you will work with this client or not. If, as I said, if he will tell you, sorry, no, it's I can't pay you, or I need more information or something like this, you understand it's not your lead. So he not want to pay you. Maybe he don't want money, or I don't know why.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I also
Mhm.
wanted to add here. So basically, this is what we found that basically right now, based on the funnel, this step, which can be done by the company, is shifted to the client, and that's why in some cases they can be like go in a side way. I just like dig deep into the information. Maybe they delegate it to marketing team, they forget because they have like some urgent task, they need to work with traffic, and then it's like postponed to any unlimited sometime after we don't know. So by taking this
Oh,
thing, you at the same time create this smoothness, which I told before, because basically you
mhm,
solve more problems for the client. You engage
yep,
more with them, so they will see that the team is already ready to work and can start tomorrow. They understand why they do this because probably maybe they skip or just stop because they do not understand why they need this thing right
yeah.
now. Yeah, so maybe
So
this.
so
your
in
your
general,
main goal, look, your main goal, you don't need to ask client what he want. You need just tell him you need this. So, for example, if you talk, okay, let's start. You told that you will create technical task where you will analyze his competitors and analyze, get this information. You will create sitemap and general marketing. So because I can tell you from marketing side, um, more than 90% of clients don't know their competitors, because competitor in real life and competitors in Google, for example,
different.
it's different.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
that's why they don't know what to prepare. They just uh, have some mind of oh, we want something like this, but we don't know what, and so on. So you need to show them what they want. So for example, you create this sitemap. After analyze competitors, you find some example or some websites from your portfolio, and on the next call you show them, and that's it. You
Okay.
solve their problem.
Okay. Okay. I think that that is a good idea. I'll get on this meeting. So
Yeah, I also wanted to add, Vladimir, that this actually stage can be done very smoothly based on like invoice from Stripe. So basically, we can actually create this similar step for everyone and just send the link for the payment. For example, this is
Yep.
the specific thing. Here is the link for Stripe. You can pay either via like a bank account or credit card. It doesn't matter. You can do this right now because it is like uh, documented, and you can receive like chargeback if needed because it's Stripe, something like that.
hmm.
Yep. Awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
maybe
So for
any
uh,
final questions? Yeah.
For me, it's very, very valuable because I got a lot of insights that I really can integrate. So just more or less just to test all of them and get back to you after maybe 1 month with a real feedback. So would
okay.
love to share that for sure. And in
Okay,
general,
Dima.
that's clear for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Thank you very much for this quality
Thank
analysis.
you for your case.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
Dima, maybe any final words from your side? And Then
Mm, no, I just tell the same. Try another type of marketing of lead generation,
Mhm.
because, as I said, you have specific target audience. It's business owner, and you need to try to find another way how to get them. So
Okay.
just try.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as I said, it's my opinion, and it's different in any niche.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, it's all about the testing. So
Yeah,
we just need to find the best way and stay on that.
Okay.
that's true.
Yeah. Amazing. For those guys who are in the chat, do you have any questions? Maybe we can answer on a couple of them. We still have time left. You can write them in the chat if needed. Um, yeah, while you are like preparing them, I can tell that yeah, this is the way we do the community project reviews. So basically, this is how you can go on such of these events if you have your project or you're building something or you have some ideas or problems in mind which you would like to share or ask about to like marketing experts about the business, investing, finance, etc. And we review this and uh, bring our expert ideas and thoughts how to solve this. Um, if you don't have any questions, guys, so in this case, we will wrap up our call for today. Thank you, everyone who was on the call. It was really great. And we will meet next time on the next community reviews. For those who will see this in the recording, please post your ideas or questions in the specific sections about the startup reviews so we can answer them and invite you on one of these calls so you can be prepared beforehand.
Yeah, also I will add a little bit. You also, after this call, you also can add your question on the comments under this post, and we also will answer it.
Yeah, and if you guys have anyone who might be interested in similar project reviews or maybe who is not in the community, we are welcome. So we can actually review these people as well. You can share the link or create some kind of invite. You can ask us or write in the DM, and we will gladly can help to review the projects and help with some ideas or problems. Yeah, thank you everyone,
Yeah.
and till the next time.
Thanks for your time.
Thank
Bye.
Bye
you very much
everyone.
for your time. Bye bye.